Yo, so I did a video talking about the whole Sonic Prime TV thing, and go check it out because definitely you like to hear my take. So yeah, anyway, at the end of the video, I said I was gonna talk about my favorite characters that I hope would be in the show, but the video's getting too long, so I had to do another video, and that is this video. So today I'm talking about characters I really want to see in the new Sonic Prime TV show. Let's get straight into it, man. Oh, whoa, whoa. So if you don't know, one of my takes was how I kind of thought the casting was weird, and my expectation was like a little high because well, different theories out there, especially from the Sonic fandom, talking about it's gonna be a multiverse thing, with different characters coming in and out. But I did see that in the trailer. I thought at least get like a little sneak peek or a glimpse or a tease or something like that. But nope, they just showed those main characters and them fighting Eggman. So I was like, okay. But I did say it could show more throughout the TV series, so I'm gonna keep my hopes up a little bit. But if they do bring more characters in the show, here are my top picks. Starting with number one, I feel like it's a guarantee for them to have Shadow in this series because if you don't know, he was in Sonic Boom and Sonic X and all some of the previous Sonic series, and he's a big part of the franchise. Hell, if you saw well, I guess not spoiling now since the movie's like months old, but if you saw Sonic Hedgehog 2, Shadow appear in the after credits, so it just shows you how much of an important character he is in the series. It's like a must that he at least make at least a episode appearance on these series, and maybe he could be like the villain of this show. Like I said, it's the way they showed the trailer. Like I could name some villains that I'm gonna list here in this video, but like it seems like Eggman's gonna be like the main villain of the show, which I kind of thought was gonna be someone different. But hey, we'll see what happens. But if Shadow does come, he could be like an ally or villain, either or. I'll love it. So yeah, that's Shadow. My number two spot is Scourge. Now I saw a video, or at least a thumbnail. I didn't see the whole video, but one of the guys talking about how Scourge could be like the main villain instead of Eggman, and at least that's what the title seems. But hey. Man, I hope you're right. You don't know how much I love Scourge, and if you don't know, I told you that he's like easily the best villain in Sonic franchise history. Go watch that video, the one I made about him, and go read those Archie comics, man. Scourge is a legit goated character, and if he makes his appearance after legit 2, 3 decades almost, bro, Sonic fandom being like, they'll flip their heads off, bro. And the reason I think that I doubt it's gonna happen because, well, one, he was in the Archie comic franchise, and once they, did like the whole post New Genesis wave, like a new story and stuff, he kind of got like left in the shadows. Something about like legal issues, something like that with the new Switch and stuff. It's a long story. So if they appeal this legal stuff by then, which it should have been 30 years, but hey, it could work because I even heard that he was like teased like in some other project that's coming like somewhere in 2010. But I think that got canceled too. So hey. He can make his TV debut here, man, and that would be legendary. So that's number two. Number three is Silver, and I guess number four is Blaze as well. Because well, come on, bro, like that's a no-brainer itself. Because man, ever since they got introduced to Archie comics back then too, you could tell their characters was like fire, and ever since they debuted in the games like mid 2000s, man, please make it happen, please, 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 please. I love both of them. I especially love Blaze. You already know I feel about Blaze. That's my girl. Oh, fire goddess she is, man. And I can spend all my day talking about this, so I'm going to move on to number five, and that is Cream the Rabbit, man. If you saw my last video, I ranted a little bit how I thought Cream should have been the fifth person to accompany the team instead of Rouge. But no disrespect to Rouge, but like I said, it just felt off. But yeah, hey, Cream the Rabbit is an OG GOAT. She's been with them since Sonic X, and that's how I got to know the trio, especially in Sonic Heroes 2, man. Her and Amy are like best friends, and I feel like she got robbed again in this series, so hopefully she's be included at least some episodes, man. Come on, don't do her like this, bro. Do not do her like this. Cream and Cheese, I miss both of them, bro. Do not do this, please. Alright, now the rest these characters, like, I kind of see them not being in the show, but I would lose my shit if they do. So, because, these are kind of like fan-made-ish characters. Not fan-made. They're like in different series, like comics and stuff, but like I doubt they're going to be involved in the series because, well, they don't really have to put them in there, but it'll still be dope. And I'm going to name them anyway. So going with 6 and 7, that is Whisper and Tangle. Now, these two are strictly from the IDW comics, which is a great comic you should read about Sonic franchise. And like I said, video might be coming soon. But yeah, these two characters are easily one of my favorites, if not my favorites in the actual comics, man. The whole comics, they just stood out to me. One, I love both of their design. They are both, because Tangle's a lemur and Whisper is a wolf, which I thought that concept was dope already. And then just their powers, their dynamics, their chemistry is just like, they're both great female Sonic characters. They deserve more goddamn representation. I demand it. Oof. All right, now moving on to number 8, and that is kind of like another group, but I want to see the Chaotix in there, you know, SPO, Vector, and Charm to Be. I want them to see in this series because, well, I haven't seen this in Sonic X, and I feel like they haven't like missed a little bit. It was like a great, you know, trio, and they are funny as well. I feel like they're gonna add a lot to the show if they are introducing there. 9, I guess is another group actually. I want to see Jet and his crew because you know from Sonic Riders, I feel like also a great group too. You can say the same for like you know the Chaotix. I kind of see them as the same way. Both are funny. Both are like you know chaotic sometimes. And yeah, I feel like that'd be a great addition. And I just want to see them in the show again or in a whole TV series franchise. I think I saw him in Sonic X. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I want to see Mecha Sonic. Of course, I feel like you have to have him in this show because you know such a like recurring character that I feel like he's gonna be involved in the show somehow. But you know, it'd be really dope. I think this is. It could be in the game, but I'm pretty sure it's fan made as well. Like I said, from the fan animations. But I really want to see Metalix. That would be some crazy shit, bro. And even I think yeah, he was in the IDW comics as well too. You know, the Battle of the Angel Zone, which you know, like I said, I'll talk about that later. I feel like that villain would be like a great villain to help out Eggman, or if not take over from the Eggman, you know, for the villain role. That would be amazing as well. So and last but not least, mix again between two characters, and that is Mighty the Armadillo and Fiona the Fox. Now, I feel like, so these characters are way different from each other. Mighty's like, of course, like an ally with, you know, Knuckles and, you know, Sonic. But Fiona is with Scourge and kind of like an antagonist of the whole series. But just that female representation again, like, hey, just imagine having like a female villain that help, you know, Eggman, which I doubt, but will help Scourge if he's introducing the show. Hey, great duo team, please make it happen. I feel like they could both pull some crazy shit, and I feel like the new fandom of Sonic could like get introduced to them and learn more about them. So hey, don't sleep on Fiona, man. And Mighty could be a good addition as well too. You know, a new ally that they could like. So yeah, I feel like all these characters that I mentioned in this video would be great addition to the show. And I feel like if they pull this off, it could be either one of my top Sonic shows. I feel like that's what made Sonic X and even Sonic the Hedgehog 1993 version so good because well, their cast was phenomenal back then and different antagonists, villains that appear. It was just pretty good show, man. And yeah, so will I think these characters be appear in this Sonic Prime series? Maybe not, but hopefully I'm wrong. So let's see. Comment down below who you think should be in this series as well too. Also, I made a comment about how I thought, you know, the Sonic Prime was going to be, but, you know, I also threw out the multiverse theory, how I wanted different characters to be in the, you know, show. Now, like I said, I got my own project cooking up a little bit, you know, it's going to be like a little, highly edited video for y'all, so stay tuned for that. And by the way, I also peeped, you know, so basically I saw that someone also on YouTube was making like, the thing I wanted Sonic Prime to be, which is called Sonic Villains, and I feel like y'all should check that out. Like, this concept and the trailer was dope for that. I think he's still working on it right now. But basically, that's where all the villains come into play, and Sonic has to defeat each and every one of them. I'm talking about like fan-made characters, like you know, even OGs like Scourge is in there, the evil Amy version is in there, different like you know villains in the show. It's a pretty dope project. So shout out to him, and I can't wait to see that soon. But yeah, just want to throw that in there, quick little shout out. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you on the next one.